Good morning, fellow cardfighters. This is Blasphemous with a quick update video. As Bushiroad updated their site, and if you have seen recently, they released all the new versions of Gear Chronicle stuff that's coming out. As these Chrono Jet Dragon and Chrono Dran G have made their little premiere on the site. So we're gonna get into what the abilities these are. These are gonna be more supportive toward the time leak mechanic. As you can see, the changes for Chrono Jet Dragon G is gonna be during your turn for every face-up card in your G zone. This unit gets 5,000 attack, and all of your Zodiac beasts get 1,000 attack added. So they will get a standard 1,000 attack, and then he will get an increased attack for every face-up G unit. So that's actual difference, even though it doesn't exactly have its safe ability that the original Chrono Jet Dragon has, where you can't guard with grade zeros. So that would still be a big difference. It's up to, of course, most players to decide which one they want to go with. I would probably stay with regular Chrono Jet Dragon because of that. And next, the time leap ability of Chrono Dragon G is going to be when your Gear Dragon or Time Beast G unit tried, choose up to one card from your hand and call it to the rear guard. And choose one of your rear guards, and time leap it. So, like I said, it goes perfectly with the time leap mechanic. And Chrono Dran G ability here is on generation break that you put them in the soul when your other unit is placed on rear guard other than from your hand. Basically, if it's time leaped, you may pay the cost, search deck for up to one Zodiac Time Beast of the same grade as that unit and call it to rear guard circle. So that at least allows you to reset up, getting two new grade 2s in the front row if you need to, and reduce your hand from calling from hand when you need to, as well as boosters. It works in a good way depending on which situation you want to go into. The next we have here is Chrono Fang Tiger G, which just obviously signifies either in the anime that the villain's main card is end up going to Chrono at the end of this freaking anime, I believe. If not, he just evolves it. And its ability is just a generation break 1, which is Soul Blast 1, and choose a card for other rear guard actually and bind it face up. At the end of the turn that this unit attacked a vanguard, ended the battle. You may pay the cost and choose up to one of your opponent's rear guards in the same column as this, and your opponent puts that unit to the bottom of his or her deck. And it works on Vanguard and Rear Guard, so that's a pretty decent ability right there. So that would actually give you a better secondary if you're running the Chrono Fang Tiger deck. And now we go to Chrono Tiger, the starter version of Chrono Fang Tiger. Counterblast and put in a soul during your turn when your opponent Rear Guard is put into his or her deck. If you have a Vanguard, choose a Chrono Fang in its card name to pay the cost and choose a face-up card in your bind zone call to rear guard. That unit gets 4,000 attack. So it's a very generic, decent starter that doesn't require generation break. So that looks good to use right there. And then last, if you haven't seen anime and you haven't seen the updated print of what the effect of Chrono Tiger Rebellion does, his ability is Generation Break 2, Soul Blast 1, and choose a face-down Chrono Tiger Rebellion from your G zone and turn it face up. When this unit attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose a card from your hand and one from your rear guard. Bind them face up, and this unit gets a critical and one extra dry trigger check until the end of the battle. This unit gets 5,000 power for every 2 cards in your bind zone. But exactly, this is not known whether it's going to be official, but it's most likely what this ability is going to be. So that's pretty interesting card right there. And it kind of proves more that it's better to run Chrono Tiger separate because it's a whole separate deck. I know a lot of people splice in with their Gear Chronicle decks. They'll put Chrono Fang Tiger as their backup Vanguard with Chrono Jet Dragon, when I think it should actually stay a little more separate. So that's everything right now that's been updated. I'll definitely get back on any updates for the remaining set because these guys are going to get in the structure deck automatically no matter what. And I don't know if the SPs that are going to be in the Gear Chronicle Clan Boost are going to be reprints of these as SP, but it's possible that it might be, or just new SP versions of the original Drain and Jet Dragon. Till next time, this is Blaster Mess signing out.